Hey, welcome back to another edition of the Bad Podcast. Brad and Wayne up in the building. Brad, man, what are we talking about today, brother?
What's going on, fam? Good to see you guys. Hey, one of my favorite all-time motivational speakers is Les Brown. All right, I love me
Mm,
some Les Brown, and today I'm going to start with some Les Brown. So everything we do is practice for something greater than where we currently are. Practice only makes improvement. One of his all-time great speeches was "Practice makes what?" And everybody says perfect.
perfect.
Practice does not make perfect because perfect doesn't exist, right?
Mm,
Perfect. We pursue perfection, but we can't achieve it. All right. Practice makes improvement. Let's do this.
let's do it.
Hey, good job, guys. Good job. Mental battles. Mental battles.
Hey, man, E2M for life, baby. Yeah, baby, back in the building. Man, it's Friday because my E2M people know I got my red on and I
I
got the
like it.
guns out, baby. We
I got
flex on Fridays.
I got my red on.
There you go. There you go. Nice, man. And like we do every week, man, we want to start by comment shout out. Slow down a little bit, y'all. I want more comments.
Come
Make sure
on.
you drop your comments in the comments section. Just say what's up or something you want us to shout out. So this is one. I didn't pre-pick this, so I'm just reading this one, B. This one is I suck at exercising, so my goal this round 4, is to at least do the circuits on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Post a picture of me completing them with the timer, tag my 3 accountability partners, and have them ask if I have posted or not, or reach out to me. I love that. The username is boy 91 girl 01. Big shout out to you, and we support that, man. 100%. We want with that's the basis of the plan. And so when you listen to this or you're watching this, we want to encourage you. We hope you've done that. And tag us, man. Tag me and Brad. We want to see your workout selfie too, and all of that, man. So, Brad, anything you want to say to this young lady for a little bit of encouragement?
Hey, one of Mandy's big things is all or something, right? All or something. So you can go all in or you can give something. So every day, just remind yourself that hey, you don't have to be your all-time best. Just give your best in that moment.
That's right. I love that. Good deal. So hopefully that encouraged you, and thank you for listening. All right, B, let's jump into this, man. That is, I told y'all last week that I love get my inspiration from Instagram Reels. Like, I'm not an avid reader, so the reels make up for it a little bit, but that is one of my favorite reels because he set them up, man. He was like, practice make what? Everybody like, perfect. Wrong.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this, B.
Yeah, the first time I ever heard that, I was like, "Wow, that is." I mean, that sums it up because when we're little people, when we're in first, second, third grade, we're preached at by our parents, our teachers, our coaches.
Right.
Hey, practice makes perfect. Well, we now know that perfect cannot be obtained. We pursue perfection, like I was saying right from the get go. But we now know that perfect cannot be obtained. But Kobe said you pursue perfection, knowing that if you fall short, you're still going to be pretty great, right? So, we're kind of on an NBA theme. I got the Kobe talk going on.
Yeah,
So yesterday at school, and if my listeners, our listeners here don't know that I'm a pre-K through 12 physical education teacher. All right. So yesterday I had a conversation with a second grader. Okay, Mr. Barmore. Yeah, what's up, little Billy? I can't remember his name, or I'm not going to say the name, right? What's up, little Billy? He says, Mr. Barmore, I'm going to play in the NBA. I said, massive goals. I said, I like that. I said, what are you going to do to get to the NBA? He says, I'm going to practice. I said, well, practice makes what? And he says, perfect. That's what we're trained. But, where I'm going with this is when we're in elementary school, say second grade, all right, we truly think that we can accomplish anything. We can't be defeated. The sky's the limit, right? But somewhere along the way, we sort of lose sight of that. We are told by an external source that, hey, maybe you're not worthy, or maybe you're not the cream of the crop. Maybe, you have some sort of shift. And here's what I think the shift is, Dwayne. when we start to mature in life, what we start to do is we start to focus too much on the product
Mm-hmm.
and not the process, right? One of our big things is trust the process.
Yep.
Now, our 8-week challenge is designed to, progressively get a little harder each week, and progressively you get a little stronger, get a little faster each week. But if you are so focused on that product, then you're not focused on the process, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen along the way is, because that product's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, right?
That's right.
When we experience some sort of adversity, we give up, because sometimes that product is so far away. If I need to lose 200 pounds to be healthy, that product, right, that end result is it seems like light years away.
Right.
So when we're focused on that product, we lose sight, and then when adversity strikes, boom, we're out.
Nah, no, 100%, man, 100%. And the product, man, it's necessary because we need something to strive after. But like you said, it can cause a little frustration, man. I just hearing that story reminds me of me going from 5th grade to 6th grade. You had to feel like what you want to be when you grow up. NBA basketball player. Like that. Guidance counselor, like, okay, what you gonna do? Like NBA. You going to college? Hey, if I can be good enough, I don't have to go to college. Like,
sure, right, yeah.
But it's just amazing, the potential that we can dream up, and then like you said, as adults, we tend to back off or pull back, or we think that we can't achieve those goals, man. But I really like just when it comes to any situation, there are steps. We don't want to discourage you, but we want to encourage you to tackle what's in front of you. That's actually another source of my inspiration, comes from the motivation app, and it was like, don't focus on the end goal, focus on the step that's right in front of you, man. So I think all of that ties together, just understanding the process and not like putting yourself in a place where you're going to be discouraged, that big goal, if you don't necessarily get it tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. And what I'm going to ask a question. So if your outcome, or if the idea of your outcome changes, as a client of an 8-week challenge, or, as a client of any weight loss program, would you still be driven to come back tomorrow? If the idea or the guaranteed outcome, if that were to change, would you still come back?
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, I think about it like they say, when you move the goalposts, like sometimes I think like what my vision for the end of 8 weeks is supposed to look like, and then I get this week 7, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna hit that goalpost
right.
this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't get discouraged. I say, oh, I'm gonna put it on the other 8 weeks at the end of the other, and literally I'm going through that personally. I talked to you guys about the time, and it's ironic, our time was similar. When you finished your Ironman, and when I got hired on was right around the same time, and I added weight, and I had a goal to get back down, and I'm actually getting really close. And last round was my projected, like, I want to be here at the end of last round, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
What did I do? I just moved that line on the other side of this 8 weeks, and I'm gonna continue to strive towards that goal. So, the answer to your question, but and not saying there's nothing special about me, so I'm not saying like I'm better or whatever, but it's a decision. To answer your question, no, that's not going to discourage me, because I know I can continue to do the things that I'm doing, and the outcome is going to come, man, because the proof is in the pudding, as the old folks say.
Yeah. No, I like that, Dwayne. A decision, right? That boils down to us as individuals. We have to make that resolution, okay? That decision, like, hey, I'm going to do this. And when I'm pushed or shoved to the ground, my face is in the mud, I'm still going to do it one more day. And that's my big thing right now is whether I had a good day or a bad day, okay, bad day or a good day. Today, I have to convince myself to come back one more time and just try one more time. Every day's goal, is to come back for one more day. All right. So, we, as a society, as a society, what we desire is immediate gratification, right?
For sure.
and man, we want the 2-day shipping,
Yeah, man.
We
I want
want
it
the
now.
overnight results.
Yeah,
We
man.
want everything at the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
And it's numbed us.
Yes.
It has numbed us from working for the product that we're talking about. It's numbed us
Yeah.
from working towards that finish line. We have, when we before you sign up for the 8-week challenge, you're sitting on the couch, you have all this energy and enthusiasm. You could run through brick walls on that couch, right? You're so excited about tackling that 8-week program. But then you go to work on Monday and you put in all that time and all that investment, and you run 2 miles and you bench press and you do the shoulder boy, you do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it a handful of weeks ago. You go home, you don't have that product yet.
No.
So what do? You get back into that vicious cycle of, okay, I'm going to come home, I'm going to sit on the couch, I'm going to watch Netflix because I've worked really hard and I haven't seen anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let me tell you this, Dwayne, or let me ask you this rather.
Go ahead.
All right, so by going into your old routine, does that push you in the right direction, or does it pull you back a little bit?
Hey, man, it's take you in the wrong direction.
The wrong direction, man.
But it's comfortable though, B. It's comfortable. That side is comfortable. That side is easy. It's easy going that road. It's easy to get back on that couch, man.
Yeah.
It's tough to not hit it and then be like, okay, I got to keep going. You know, I cross my fingers when I come up with stuff to go at what you're saying, and so I got like 4 points I want to hit. Look, so the first one is you know, the number one question we get for people outside of E2M is how many rounds does it take to get these results when they see the picture? And that's an amazing question, B, because you know they could get it in 8 weeks or they can get it in 2 years. If you knew you were going to get the outcome regardless, why wouldn't you do it? You know, like you said, the instant gratification, you know, like we were waiting on that microphone to show up like that. We wanted that.
I wanted it now.
We wanted that shipping to get there, man. But no, it's a mindset, man. And I used to say young folks, but it's us too, man. We have been conditioned to want things when we want them. We've been conditioned, I call it, you know, the microwave, you know, syndrome, where you want an instant. You know, it ain't no more, you know, slow roast and oven and all of that. You know, I don't know, you know, you're much younger than I am. Do you remember sending letters? Did you ever send a letter as a kid?
Oh yeah, man. We did the pen pal and all of that, man. Yeah, we did the letters.
That was a process. Think about the slowness of postage and communication, bro. Like and right now at the, you know, we're literally talking to each other over a computer screen, man. So you know, it's just amazing to see and what we lost with that slow process and the way we used to do things is the grit to continue when you don't see results right now, when you don't get gratification right now, man. So that's kind of what that was all the thing. Go ahead, jump in. I see you.
Well, I just want to touch on that microwave, and I you know how I am, man. Like if it's in my mind, I gotta say it now, otherwise it's gone forever, and I'll never get it back. So, but you talk about that microwave and oven. All right, you compare a meal in the microwave and the oven. Okay, so I just want to use an example here. So you're doing a roast, right? You're doing some kind of roast, right? And you put in all the ingredients into a pot and you put it in the oven and it has to bake or whatever. I'm not into the food stuff. I'm not. All right, so 3 hours, 3 hours, or you can go get a Hungry Man from the Dollar General and put it in for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay,
right.
What's gonna get you that immediate satisfaction? The microwave, right? I'm gonna throw it in. I'm gonna get the food. I'm gonna eat it.
Yep.
But which one tastes better? It's the one that you take the time and you put all the love and you put all that time and investment in. I'm chopping the vegetables. Appreciation.
Yeah.
But if I go and say maybe do an 8-week or a surgery, right? Or if I'm trying to hit the pills or I'm trying to hit the shakes. Okay, when you're 75 years old, are you still going to be hitting the shakes? Are you still going to be trying to do surgery? Are you still going to try to be doing the shake or the pills? Are you still going to be doing that stuff? No. Yeah, all right, I gotta go off on another angle here before we get back to your points. But you know what E2M is Dwayne, is it's beauty within, right?
Mhm.
Or beauty inside. Okay.
Mhm.
A lot of us we're so worried about how we look on the outside, but we don't care about how we look on the inside. Now,
Right.
I could pump full of this, that, the other. I
Yep.
could pump myself full of things and look like a fitness model, right?
Easy.
But what is that going to do to the longevity of my life?
That's right.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put healthy fuel in my body.
Mhm.
I'm going to hit the oven, boy. I'm going to hit the
Mhm.
long game. I'm
Mhm.
going to trust the process.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm going to understand that each and every day,
This is so
each
good.
every day, I have to prioritize me today so
Oh,
I
wow.
can become that person that I want to be down the road. Take it.
Bro, listen, this is
Take
so
it.
good. Look, first, I'm gonna do this because it's all about the business for me. Make sure you guys go to E2M Kitchen because even though the roast is good, our meals in the microwave, E2M Kitchen, they're pretty good too. So
Yeah, but you know what, Dwayne? You know what? Somebody prepared those meals
very
with
true.
time
Very
and
true.
effort.
Very true. No additives.
Nothing, man.
E2mkitchen.com. Delicious food. Get your subscription. But
Mhm.
so going back to your point, man. So one thing I love that you brought up, how you could pump yourself full of stuff and you could buff up or whatever. I get messages all the time, hey, do I need to add more protein? How do I get bigger? What kind of shakes do you? I was like, bro, no, 100% natty. Like, this is food, dog. Like,
Mhm.
you can, if you stay the course, you can build the body that you want, man. The fitness models you mentioned, those guys that look like they do it overnight, I can guarantee you there's steroids involved, there's the hormone stuff involved, all of that stuff is involved, and it looks good. It looks great. I
Yeah.
mean, I like it. I share it.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
rah rah. And honestly, I hope they figure out a way because health wise, I want to live long too.
Yeah.
But on the inside, your body is not it's not going well. It looks good, it's temporary, it is good to the eye, but on the inside there's a lot of stuff going on. But if you take the clean course, man, if you take that course that's not going to be instant, that's not going to happen in 8 weeks.
It's going to be harder too.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing I have to remind our clients that reach out. I was like, I'm sorry to tell you, but Jeff Spoon has spoiled you and made you lose weight in 8 weeks. Yes, that's beautiful, but you can't build muscle like that. It doesn't work like that. It's
No,
not going to be an 8-week turnaround,
no.
And so I have to remind them of that. Like, hey, sorry, but you want muscle now? This is a process. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
this is take the 8-week thing out of your mind. You're in this thing. But that's the thing about it, man, is and you mentioned it, trusting the process and taking the time to build it over years. There's a guy that I follow. He's actually out of North Carolina, and his physique is very nice, but he's almost 50 years old and he has been in fitness for 20, 30 years. He
Sure.
put in the work and time to look like that
Yeah.
instead of the guy that's, 22, 23, skinny. Even scroll all the way down to his bottom of his Instagram. He's skinny, and then now he's like super buff and ripped, man. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
No. No. Like I said, we try to focus on, the importance of what your body looks like on the inside way more than we do on the
For sure.
outside. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's, we're in this for the long game for our clients, it's just, I mean, we kind of got off on a tangent. We're talking about something that, is off course, but, I think that's important sometimes to get off course and touch on those things. And, but back on course real quick, you want to talk about, just trusting the process and all this. And I was thinking about it yesterday because, it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you start something new and you don't know where everything is like that, right? You talk about that immediate gratification. So we have a lot of frustrated people right now that don't know where every gadget is, and they don't understand everything through and through. And we like to understand everything right now because that's what Amazon's done to us. That's what Netflix has done to us. We just, click of a finger and we're boom, we're there. We have that product, right? But when you start a new job, right? You start a new job, you go and you sit down at the desk your first day, You don't know where the restroom is, let alone how to operate the copier.
Right.
But you don't quit on that day because you can't afford to quit your job. Now, I want to relay that to fitness. I want to relate that to fitness. When you start a program and you don't know where everything is the first day, don't wave the white flag due to frustration. Don't wave the white flag due to frustration. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna be discombobulated. All that stuff. All right. I'm here to help. You're here to help. All right. We're all here to kind of pull you along that journey. And I know we're getting back to the E2M thing, and I know that that's our thing. But you know, it's frustrating from me on the outside to look in and see people frustrated and giving up due to that frustration. I'm okay with people being frustrated. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with quitting. My favorite quote, my quote in the yearbook when I graduated was, "Winners never quit, quitters never win." It's the simplest quote of all time, but it goes back forever. But that's my favorite quote because you can never find success if you quit. You just can't find success if you quit. And it drives me nuts to see people, just waver a little bit and say, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. This is for everybody, man. Fitness and health, that's for everybody. But nobody's going to do the work for you. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah. And my question is, what's the alternative?
Right.
What are you subbing for this? If this isn't it? So man, no, never. We could go a whole nother 30 minutes on this one.
No doubt, man.
Sure. But we're not gonna do that to y'all. We'll plan an extended episode when me and Brad are like we're together, and especially we got a studio we're working on. So once we get the studio up, we'll have some extended episodes, some extra stuff for you guys. But we're gonna do this segment, man. Before we get out, B, you want to say something before we hit this segment, or you gonna save it for after? Up to you.
Hey, baby, champions check in.
That's all right. There you go. All right, let's get into it. All right, so if you're new to this podcast or YouTube channel, the guy in the bottom corner is the founder of E2M Fitness. His name is Jeff Witherspoon, and he has a famous little line that he says when he's talking to his clients. He points his finger like this and say, "Do you know?" And he gets it from the Shrek movie scene with the gingerbread man. So I want to give it some context for somebody that might be just joining us. We got a lot of new members, and if you're a new member of E2M, you're definitely going to see that finger and that statement very soon. So B, this week is on you, man. What is your do you know or did you know moment?
This one's really exciting because we're about to drop a new business. All right, and it's going open to the public on May 15th. So what is it?
Yeah.
Eager to Run Club. The Eager to Run Club is going to be dropping May 15th. And I am so freaking excited about this because this is going to be a run club that unites walkers and runners, beginners and experts across the entire world. We're going to try to unite the world through walking and running. We're going to be putting on virtual events. We're going to be putting on in-person events. We're going to have Eager to Run gear. We're going to have some Eager to Run, a bunch of different Eager to Run things. But our first big event, I can't go into too much detail, but did you know we are going to try to set a world record? Guinness World Record, and it's going to happen in June, but more details will come on May 15th. And if you're not signed up for the Eager to Run Club, get registered. It's free. It's open to the public. You don't have to be in E2M. It's open to everybody. So search Eager to Run Club. All right, request to join, and on May 15th, that club opens to the entire world. May 15th.
Awesome, bro. That is super dope. Make sure you guys search Eager to Run Club and join the group because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Super excited about that. All right, B, man, this is a really good episode. Like I said, we might have to do a part 2, man. I don't know. I feel like we left a lot of stuff on the table.
Yes.
And so let's plan on that for our next recording, do a part 2 of this, man, to kind of continue. Yeah. But man, super excited about the podcast. Shout out to everybody listening, showing love, sending us messages, tagging us. Make sure you screenshot your player, post it in your stories. Make sure you to screenshot your YouTube or take a selfie with your YouTube video and post it and tag us, man, and let people know about the podcast, and drop in the comments, man, something you might have got from this show or something you enjoyed. Make sure you do all those things, man, because we really appreciate all the feedback. And B, what you got, man?
Hey man, we might have to do a giveaway. We might have to do a giveaway, man. I want to
like
get some more comments in here. I want to get some more likes, some subscribes.
I
I want to
like
do.
it.
Maybe we should do a giveaway. How about that?
Let's do it, man. So we'll definitely be planning on that for you till next time, man. We're out of here. Peace.